the story behind
Oh,
level
what
1.
was that?
It's a house.
Like, what in the actual Freddy
It's the
You're
Fazbear?
just like an urban explorer. In this house, you'll find multiple secrets. Kind of.
I'm going.
The baby, you get to explore. The baby was a normal baby, and the bear was normal. When the baby grew up, she started corrupting a little. You see that? The lore behind in the house, you just have to know that the bear was a normal stuffed bear, while the baby was just a corrupted baby. That's all we get in the house 1. Plus the bear. Which we can now see the aftermath of the effects of whatever the baby did.
Which way should we go?
Blue House also contributes to the lore because it comes later. Upon escaping, you enter level 2, which is the back rooms because it's a familiar area. The reasons why you appear in the back rooms is because your mind is going numb. You believe you're here, but you're not really here. You're hallucinating. And in the hallucination, you can see the aftermath of the father's effect. Thing is, that kind of doesn't look like the father at all, because he grew taller, I guess. Again, this is just a hallucination, not really happening.
Oh, no.
You're unconscious after escaping level 1, because your mind went numb. Lucky for you, you were able to imagine an exit. Because you know everything needs an exit.
Run! Don't look back!
When you finally escape, you finally gain consciousness.
Oh, dude,
somewhere
this
else in
was
the
a bad
house.
idea.
Okay,
What
The
did you
house is
call
way
that
bigger than
thing?
you knew.
That's the most hardest one.
But
because
they
Don't
still
blame
have
me
another
for
place
this.
locked up in the house.
Huh?
Why would it be locked up? You don't know. So you just have to explore the house. Just to realize the bear just followed you in too. Some closets and doors are not really closets and doors. It's also been corruption to them. And then we get it. The family portrait. Which is the father from previous level looking way different, and the mother we haven't met yet.
See what I mean?
That won't be for
When our
long.
screen got static,
So we continue the sewers with this dirty water. The level shows you the actual father. The father's the reason he's corrupt is he's been exposed to this sewers for too long. Reason being, the father came down here to the sewers due to a leak or something that happened in here. Upon entering, he was unable to exit since he got locked up by accident. Being exposed to such contamination, he mutated
I got the
that.
key card. It's just
While
the
mutating,
monster's down there. I
he's just
literally
been
just
staying
ran
in
from
here.
it.
So the father had the key cards here because of some rooms that the sewers had. Now, the father was never able to find it because, well, he started losing his mind and didn't have a flashlight. So for him it was difficult to find it. Especially when he started being corrupted by insanity. Everything just became worse and hard to find. And just mutated. And that's why he's that big, unrecognizable being. This area in their house, well,
right here.
was connected via sewers, but you didn't find any other entrance, so this is how you found out. Here, the blue house comes more present. Why is the blue house here? And then you got the family portrait again. The father who got mutated, the baby who got corrupted, and the mother who we're about to find out. Since the father was missing, there's the mother. The mother seems dead. And the baby, well, he's using scissors. Since the father's absence due to being trapped inside of the sewers for too long, the mother's depression kicked in, being alone, and now she just can't bear seeing any
This is the one
figure
with the
at all.
crying baby.
Except her own baby. Baby using scissors. Well, baby was never a normal baby to begin with. That also brought the mother into insanity. Due to the baby being a little bit, well, something was inside him. The baby grabbed a pair of scissors and started killing everything in its sight, including his toy bear. He started destroying his toy bear, and therefore
there's the door.
bear is a crazy killer now. Because part of the baby's demon also passed into the bear.
Not a diamond key. A diamond key.
The mother cannot bear
I said diamond key.
seeing that,
Yeah, this
which
is not a
got her
diamond
more
key.
to being depressed.
Diamond key here. I put a
Oh,
slow
look.
key
Another
there,
key.
and I put a moon key.
They not much, other than escaping the big house where they lived in. Or do they live in here? Is the question. What? So I found all 3 keys, but not a single door. The grandma is the only member of the family who is not really corrupted. The only corruption that the grandma went about was the fact that she's immortal. The grandma has spent almost her whole life isolated from the rest of her family, so she doesn't really know that the family got corrupted. All she knows is that she's got books, and she doesn't really know she's immortal, so she is just
Okay, I'm kidding.
well, thinks every day is gonna be the last one, but that isn't really. She's not. She hasn't gone insane really much because she keeps forgetting it all the time. The only thing she doesn't like is noise. When there's a Yeep inbound, she thinks it's gonna be noisy, so he goes after them and silence them herself because she doesn't like noise. And Yeeps tend to be noisy. She knows that because she's also a Yeep, and her grandchild was in a little bit too noisy. Oh yeah, now she's after me. So yeah, she sets secret entrances with. Oh, Grandma's in here. The king was good at building this house. Oh well.
I know.
We'll get to that right now. The hedge maze. You guys know this maze has a bunch of statues.
Cause like I literally
Gonna
have so much.
make our way there.
Wait,
The baby followed you out of the house and got stuck in the hedge maze, so you might want to watch out, because he's way angrier. So this is the father. The father has this statue
No, that's
when
Gru.
the
That's
baby
Gru.
has
That's not. That's not
when they
father.
got
That's
brought.
Gru.
Shh.
No, that's Gru.
I literally have so much.
The father has his statue since before he got corrupted in the sewers, as I said before. The mother statue with the baby. This is before mother got depressed and the baby got completely corrupted. The king statue, which might not seem that important because the king wasn't really part of the family, but notice its importance. The king built this asylum. The king brought this family to what he said there was a house. It's an asylum for them because the king does not want the family being free. Therefore, Blue House was free, meaning a few years later the Yeeps took over Blue House. That's where Blue House comes in. I'm making the lore for it. I'm uncovering the lore.
Literally, I'm gonna beat the
Yes,
map.
the king built this asylum for them, pretending to be a friend, just to keep this family away from all Yeep kind.
Do you know your way out of this maze?
Escaping the hedge maze just brings you to another bad place. A contaminated, this time magical sewer. This is the second sewers that the family, the asylum has, where somebody, not a family member, lurks. Using the magical water to mimic people's voices. He was locked up here by the king as well. He's not part of the family. He's just he's probably an uncle or something. In fact, he might just be the grandpa. Or he's just a friend of the family. The magic water swept in, and well, now there's multiple doors that you have to go into. That way we keep him safe. Oh yeah, this guy. Mimicking people's voices for his own benefit. Because mimicry makes him think there's somebody at least there with him. With the magic water slipping into your head more and more the more you stay, and well, even if you speed on, you're already done for. 4 or 9. And when you walk out, you realize you've led them back home. Literally home to you and to them. Blue House, a place where almost all Yeeps call home, used to be this family's actual original home. Oh, we're gonna be quiet. The family found its way here before you, while you were trapped in the sewers. This is a place that Yeeps never had any knowledge of, because it was always covered in dirt. But now you see more of the house. This is where the baby would sleep in. The vents are safe. He can't fit in here. And he won't dare go in. Who knows why? Maybe he was dragged into the vents when he was a normal bear by the baby. You brought them back home, which is fortunate for them. Now they don't really have a reason to kill or anything. They just like being home at this point. But however, you are still a little target for them because you did invade after all, and they're still a little bit insane. So 4 or 10. This is where the real thing comes kicking in. After you go all the way down and escape through the door, however it is you escape, you will realize there's the house again.
Don't leave.
However, upon entering the house, something is wrong. You're traveling through your memories. This looks familiar, always looks familiar.
Hey, can you guys like?
You don't think much about it, but you keep on continuing through places.
Let's go get the pumpkin.
You have a severe headache while you're in here as well.
Let me add you guys. I need
Something is not right. Something is terribly wrong in this place. You just have a really bad headache. You can't put yourself into it. You cannot put your mind to it. You decide to escape anyways. You grab door keys, but you avoid
I'm not
this.
gonna leak you,
You just
bro. I'm
cannot
not gonna leak
trust
you, don't
the
worry.
void.
I got you.
Something
It's fine.
is wrong about the
Okay.
void, and you just can't trust it. So you keep on going. You keep arriving to familiar places, finding yourself repeating actions. And another action that's repeated is the fact that you have to break a pie. Oh God! That is what I meant by not trusting the void.
Upstairs.
The ultimate corruption of your mind.
No.
Here's where I reveal the secret of this.
Well, shit,
This isn't real. This is hell. Literally, you're hallucinating. You're unconscious. You're dead. And this is where you ended up,
Guys, go on. Go on.
with only one way to escape: beating your mind. These are your last memories, so this is the only place you can be at all. One day, you're just an urban explorer exploring an abandoned house that you thought you would be abandoned,
We're coming
just
back.
to figure out that at the end, going super deep just brought you into your own insanity. You lost all your sanity and pride levels, being chased by demons. That now you're going insane. This is just you stuck in your thoughts.
Hey, pumpkin.
Oh God! But death isn't a thing here either. Maybe you thought you would escape, but no. Death is a restart.
Alright, guys, since me and
The years have finally woken up and escaped their own hell. We are free
we are
and we are alive.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
There's many reasons for this place.
We came out of a
The reason we were here, though, is could be strange.
No,
Either you see, there's boats and it's a shore. One theory for this place is these people found us and brought us to this place, and they just waited for us to wake up from our death, from our semi-death. We were in a coma, kind of. Ever since we exited Blue House, we've been in a coma. And we've been in a coma for, let's say, yeah, level 10 will get you in a coma, imagining and all that kind of stuff. And then you wake up in this place where you can finally relax, take a breath, and live happy. Now you can take the boat back home. Just never get back in there.
In the beginning, you were just an urban explorer. You entered a random house that you thought would be abandoned because it seemed like fun, since that was what you would usually do in your free time. Now, first we're gonna begin with the lore in the bear side. The bear was just basically a stuffed animal. The bear and the baby were always together, since the father and the mother both bought the bear for the baby. The baby, however, had like a demon, since he was born in a bad area, which we haven't been specified where. The grandma, the father, the mother, the baby, and the stuffed toy bear were a family together. The king of gnomes knew them personally, but the king saw how the baby was a danger. The family started going insane and corrupted, usually the same demons that corrupted the baby, to where the king decided to protect his people by trapping the entire family inside of an asylum, who he called a home. The grandma got her own room full of books. The father and the mother got their own room with the baby and the bear. The father one day had to go to the sewers because there was something in there, like a leak. Upon entering, he got trapped in there and he couldn't escape due to the darkness. All the contamination got into him, which caused him to stretch and become corrupted. When you enter the house on level 2, unconscious, and you're having a dream where you're trapped in some familiar rooms, but the father is taking control of that same dream and is haunting you in it, just for you to wake up in another room. That's then when, after exiting the room, you find the sewers where he got trapped in. The family used to live in Blue House back way before. Another guy was also thrown in there by the king, that being the fisherman. The asylum has multiple rooms, 2 sewers, 1 hedge maze. The Yeep being inside the asylum for way too long, while being haunted by horrors and being chased, and the magic fluid inside of the second sewer, and all basically just the darkness, the constant darkness, all of that is a continuing factor towards your insanity. Upon exiting Blue House, where the family followed you to, you fall into a coma. You wake up inside of your own mindset, traveling through all your memories, failing, whilst traveling through snippets of parts that you remember of your past adventures. When you don't exactly know how much time you lasted inside of your memory, but upon exiting, you find out that some gnomes rescued you and took you to a private island where you could heal. Upon healing, you were finally safe, and you were taken home via boat.